They already had taken 27, 28 years of her life, so guess what? We're getting her out of here so that doesn't become an issue. And if it is overturned and those cops come back in a highly visible trial and are cross-examined, then the perjury comes out. So why don't we just let her go now? And that's what they did. And so again, for young attorneys, you don't even get a thank you sometime for 27 years of loyalty. And she thought higher of her Italian attorney, and then she did who suffered nothing versus me. And that also goes to that self-hatred that we have as a people. And let me be more specific. In her first trial, her co-defendants were two foster brothers that came living from her from Brooklyn. Their last names happen to have been Thomas. Their parents, both of them overdosed or died from AIDS through drug usage. So they became part of the family. The Suffolk DA said, look, we're going to give you like 15 years, testify against, and then maybe one of them, I think, was a young man. They were going to give like 5 or something. Anyway, the first trial, in the middle of the trial, now as a promise to the jury what you're going to do, the prosecutor said, you're going to hear the testimony of her 2 stepbrothers who were part of this scheme to kill this boy, and they're going to testify against her. That was his promise. When it came time for them to testify, they refused. So you can't, if you're the prosecutor or even a defense attorney, you bring a client up, you bring a witness up, and they don't do what they said they were going to do. You can't call a mistrial. That was your witness. So there the prosecutor was jammed up. He made a promise that he couldn't deliver. She walks out the door. But instead, her attorney that she loved so much, he said, objection, Your Honor, I move for a mistrial. He saved the prosecutor. And she didn't know what's going on because you don't know that, how this game is played. And consequently, the second trial, they gave them all no offers, and they got convictions, and they all got 25 to life. And there was no mercy for the boys who came into that environment. Now, I'm going to say part of this, and what has been, see, we are people who have survived because the generation before made sacrifices that no one had a right to make for us to stand upright. So I just look at myself in the continuum of making that stance for the next generation. And in fact, I was a founding member of Suffolk County's Black Bar Association that has the nerve to call itself Amistad. The warriors that killed it to get their freedom. These Negroes want to be around white folks so bad I don't even get it. But nonetheless, you're fighting for the next generation, and you're saying we want to be treated the same. Now today, the Nassau County Republican chairman, a guy named, it'll come to the minute, Cercio, he was caught stealing $900,000. Let me repeat that. $900,000 from his clients. So that's grand larceny. That's punishable for 5 to 15 years of jail. And so you probably want to know, well, what did they arrest him on charges for? Did they go as crazy as saying that he should get a misdemeanor? So they didn't charge him at all. And today, because he doesn't have a criminal record, didn't go to jail, he's now the Nassau County Republican chairman, and he makes $120,000 a year at that job. But he double dips. He also is the president of OTB, and together he makes about $305,000 a year. having stolen $900,000. Kenneth Littman, and his name is, by the way, it's Joe C.A. husband, was convicted of tax fraud. Same 10th Judicial District Grievance Committee, they put him and reinstated him even though he was a felon. As I go to year 27. Kenneth Littman, in my case, he was the head prosecutor in the state of Nassau County District Attorney's Office. He charged the murders. He was their Michael Jordan. When I left the District Attorney's Office and was getting all this business, a guy from the District Attorney who had been assigned to me, I didn't notice that when I was there, but he had been a young man. He'd been assigned to me, and he calls me and says, "Glenn, there are a bunch of new assistant district attorneys we hired. You need to be there because they're the ones that'll give you your plea offers. I'm going to come there and introduce you." I said, "No, I got a friend's birthday party." He goes, "Glenn, you don't do it. You need this for your business." So I went. His name was Chris McPartman. And Chris McPartman was engaged to be married, but he had a side chick in the office. And the side chick, and he didn't wear any type of ring. So she thought that, hey, this Georgetown lawyer was digging her. And then finally and it was all over the office boasting, after an intimate moment with her, because he had many, he said, "Hey, we have to stop this." And she said, "Why?" He said, "Because I'm getting married in 5 months." And she had a mental breakdown, went into a psych ward. That's not funny, psychiatrist, etc. But long story short, Chris invited me there. This is a full room of law enforcement. We did that wedding dress, the electric slide. 2 weeks later, I get a call saying that this woman from the nut house has in fact said that during the electric slide, I hit her breast, and they arrested me and had this guy, Kenneth Littman, the head prosecutor, prosecute me, the guy that does murder, for a misdemeanor charge. Well, as it turned out, Kenneth Littman's wife had just given birth. She was unavailable to him sexually, and so consequently, he solicited I think she was a 16-year-old girl, while he was a district attorney, for weekly, sexual involvement, and paid her. But she had been so humiliated about it, she was a teenager and still in high school, that she told the Nassau detectives, and they put it on tape. And this guy it was all in the newspaper, Kenneth Littman, Littman, Jewish guy, no arrest, no nothing.
Glenn, I need to interject a point here, because we're going to do this in 2 parts. Next Thursday, are you available?
Yeah, I can make myself available.
Okay, let's do next Thursday at noon. This is the Jan Van Miller Talk Show. And this is a saga, as I said in the very beginning. And usually we open up for questions, but we're going to forego that for this production. And when we come back with part 2 next week, we'll end up with our staff asking you questions.
Sounds fair. And if I could just ask you to ask me, whatever happened to Glenn Ross Kuzrock? Glenn Ross Kuzrock, and I want to talk about him as we compare the treatment between black and white attorneys here in the state of New York.
Excellent, excellent. I want to thank everyone for coming. This is the Van Miller Talk Show. I found my voice. I spoke with Van. She's on the recovery. We wanted to bring her in today, but she needed a little more rest and strength. And we're moving forward, everyone. Wmcjltv gave us an update on Keck. Frickson, you'll edit everything into the first part one from the beginning to the end. Take us out when you're ready. Doc, I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Wmcjltv, Jazz Lovers Television Network. Arts, culture, and entertainment with fine news and business. Wmcjltv.
Okay, stop the record. We will make some additions.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Listen,
Great to see
next
you.
week we're going to bring them back.
And the outside government, the Nazi Ukrainian, she's among 300 other people, and the Nazi government for assassination by a government. She said, and put those 300 young people with billions of dollars in military aid. You go on channel or to kill, honestly, children. Tell you that story. So to kill 15-year-old girl, targeted for assassination, and the outside government, y'all watch the Nazi Ukrainian, she's among 300 other people, and the Nazi government for assassination by a government. She said, and put those 300 young people with billions of dollars in military aid on platform to kill honestly children. Talk to you about before I do. So, 15-year-old girl, targeted for assassination, and the outside government. Y'all watch the Nazi Ukrainian, she's among 300 other people, and the Nazi government for assassination by a government. the most common representation of resurrection in America is the Washington Monument. And that would over your head. But if I was to ask the preacher, what is the direct relationship between the Washington Monument and the biblical story of so-called Cain and Abel, they would not be able to tell you or me because they don't know. You got the Washington Monument, the symbol of resurrection. You think it's just a monument. Why would they use that? It comes out of our language, people. It comes out of the dude in the chair. Oh, he's talking about God. I gotta go. But you've been lied to. You think their name is Cain and Abel. It's a star of Set. Set is the root word of Satan. But they call him Cain. And you say, well, Cain was jealous of Abel. No, he wasn't. And see, when our people get this award is based on truth. The truth that it is not the 50th anniversary of hip hop. The truth that will, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. What is the first? What is the prophecy of self-discovery? The prophecy of self-discovery is written on the walls of the pyramid. It is the first commandment. Well, the 10 commandments, oh man. What about the 42 negative confessions that the 10 commandments come out of? And the first commandment is not even one of those. The first commandment, which is the prophecy of self-discovery, is know thyself. Know thyself. So how can you let somebody call you so-called African American because you don't know yourself? How can you let somebody call you black because you don't know yourself? How can somebody call you Negro because you don't know yourself? But you accept that as your truth. And then when somebody stands before you and gives you the real truth, I gotta go. And you run to where you think is safe, but you run to your enemy. This is the symbol of life. This comes, they found one of these on Mars. What's he doing on Mars? This represents the woman. This represents the child, the children. This represents the man. Who's on top? If this is a symbol that comes out of the heavens, that means God is a woman. Because who's on top? If this represents the woman, who's on top? The woman is the mother of the nation. When you lift the woman, you raise the nation. Who's underneath the woman? The children that represent the nation. Who's on the bottom? The man lifting the woman. On this day, I'd like to present the 5 elements of hip-hop humanitarian knowledge global ambassador award from the World Media Coalition, Jazz Lovers Television Network, the Roku the Roku Launch Production. I'd like to present this ambassadorship award to the DJ Metro.
Greetings. I don't have much to say. I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I'm very happy to be a part of this. I think this is monumental. Something amazing. Thank you, Sherry and Lady Spencer's for reaching out to me. And yes, I'm grateful. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That award means that what you do raises humanity. That award means that you can't go back and start singing that stuff, that gangster music. That award means that you can denounce women and children, destroy our community with that music. That's what that means. That award means that you are opposed to the rap war of genocide being perpetrated and fomented on our community to destroy knowledge, which is the most important element in hip hop. This next award, I'd like to present to dynamic individuals who happen not to be here, but has sent his representative. This award goes to Dr. Cecil Jenkins. Dr. Cecil Jenkins is a protege of Marvin Gaye. Here to accept this award is Shelley. I remember her name. Of course,
on behalf of my dear friend, Dr. Cecil Jenkins, he actually said something from the state here today. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Dr. Cecil Jenkins said, according to the Holy Bible, he wants to thank our Heavenly Father, Jehovah, and his Son, Jesus Christ, his children and family, all of you, Makakubu Ali, and his 5 Elements of Hip Hop Humanitarian Awards. It is with honor and appreciation that I am so humbled in accepting this most prestigious award. As the protege of Marvin Gaye, taught by him hands-on, and brought into his family as a surrogate younger brother, mentioned in his life story, Marvin saved his life. I would be remiss if I didn't mention our nonprofit that Makapuvu, Terrence Cox, and so many others across the world are in support of. And then he said, if you'd like to support Taking Back Our Children, email us at tbob2024@gmail.com. Thank you with loyal love. Dr. Cecil Jenkins. Thank you.
This award, this next award, is given to someone who is very close to me, who ascended as well. And he ascended the same year that Wmcjltv, Hilary Kaufman, ascended, 2019. And he's responsible for meeting another individual who's going to receive this award this evening. And I got to give this award to that individual before I actually give him his award. Mr. Terrence Cox, please come and accept this award with the Honorable Akil Rose, who's responsible for Terrence Cox and I meeting one another.
I'm flying to California in about an hour and a half. I'll be very quick. My name is Terrence Allen Cox III. Akil Rhodes has gone on. He has made his transition. But Akil Rhodes brought us together. Akil Rhodes was one of the few people that impressed me and influenced my world. For those who Google me up, I'm not impressed and influenced by many. Wherever Akil Rhodes, no matter what you read about me, a lot of what you read about me comes from a guy by the name of Akil Rhodes. A wonderful man. Very few people in their lifetime will leave here and impress people, especially impress me. And that's how I was able to run across this great guy and his great vision. Okay. Yeah. When I was invited to give my little saying on this world of hip hop, there's a greater responsibility than you riding around on Learjet when you have not built one school. There's a greater responsibility than you're bragging about the gold chains and you have not built a hospital in your community. A lot of times in life, we use these hip hop artists to become celebrities, movie stars. There's a price greater than that. We're not building schools. We're not investing in Black Wall Street. All we doing is riding around here in beautiful cars and we all live in fancy houses. There's a bigger picture. There's no culture on earth that degrades their women the way we do. Bitches and hoes. When I was coming up, little 3-year-old girls would talk about Mary had a little lamb who was white as snow. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Now you got young 3-year-old girls on social media at 3 or 4 years old twerking, talking about brown booty hole, pink coochie. In our culture, we think this is normal. There's no part of this is normal. So when he called me about this, I'm a Frank Sinatra guy. I'm a Doris Day guy. I listen to gospel music. The kind of lyrics that I hear on a daily basis, we as Blacks should be ashamed of ourselves. And we think this is normal. You got little sexy red running out there pregnant with a bastard child about a son, the husband in jail. And today on TikTok, she was talking about her nigga ain't shit. And we think that this is normal. Well, don't be surprised till I use the word shit. It's on the radio every day. Not in my household. Not in my household. You don't curse, you don't twerk, you don't tattoo, you don't do any of that. Now, people think I'm weird, but not in my household. We're celebrating 50 years and everybody's making money off of hip hop, but it's affecting our people. We done turned our little girls into hoochies. When I was coming up, women wore dresses. They had manners. They allowed a man to open up the door. Now, some people say my delivery may be wrong. It may be wrong, but someone has to say something. You got all of the female hip hop artists showing their behind and twerking, showing their tits, and we Black people that are made, we think this is normal. You have our kids disrespecting the mother, and we think it's normal. An old lady walked to the door, and a young 15-year-old boy don't have enough training to open up a door for your own women that gave you birth. But we think this is normal. Atlanta is one of the greatest chocolate cities on earth. We have the largest homeless population. But the rappers run through here and pass out 10 turkeys, and they think they've done something. But there's a price to be paid. Because see, as I told one rapper, when your little girl gets 10 years old and you walk in there and she's giving some 40-year-old man a blowjob, then you want to call the police. But you didn't leave the right track for her when she was coming up. I am Terrence Allen Cox. They've written 1,000 articles on me. I have books at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. While we're celebrating 50 years of this buffoonery, we did this. Look at our women. When I came up, women were ladies. These little girls today, some of them are so ratchet. Our women are masculine. Our boys are feminine. And it's coming from the lyrics of this music. But nobody wants to say anything because everybody wants to be around the celebrity. Everybody wants to be seen in the mix. Nobody wants to stand, look at the preachers. You can't say nothing about nobody because everybody want to cancel culture you. Somebody's got to stand for something. I speak all over the country, from the islands to Canada. Our young kids are the worst. They can't read, they can't write. And now you all get on social media and say, Mr. Cox said that, I don't give a damn. Because this ain't happening in my household. There's order in my household. We think that all this is normal, how our kids are raised, to disrespect their mother, to disrespect their daddy. What world does this make sense where 84% of every black household don't have a man in there? Everybody wants Michael Jordan is worth $1 billion, but you don't merit that. Get you somebody to work at Walmart and get your house in order. We allow the lyrics of this rap and the time that I've been on this earth to change the world. For you young people, black women were the best dressed women in America when I was coming up. I came up in the church. All the men stepped out looking like this. You follow me? There was a sense of respect. All races respected black women. When I was coming up, oh, that's Mother Smith. Oh, yeah, that's a good look around. Now, we all around our say $1,000 a month to live in these houses, and we ain't nothing, because our kids ain't nothing. It's reality. You look at these kids today, well, and we did this. Don't expect to go to the white man and say, look what you've done to my people. We raise these ratchet kids. I've never seen a time where I've seen so many ratchet black young girls under 20 years old, tattooed up, smoking dope, hole in their mouth, and this comes from this world of hip hop. When you disrespect your woman, she's the foundation of your culture. If you got a crack in that, you got a problem. Then all my little white friends and little kids run around looking good, smelling good, get 3.9 grade average. Or I'm going to be a doctor, a lawyer, an analyst. And our kids want to all be rappers, basketball, NFL players. This is what you're celebrating. When you look at the economic dollar, there's 100 black people who got rich off his hip hop. But they changed the whole course of your culture. Kids speak hip hop language and write hip hop on the text. And we think this is normal. I have a 20-year-old daughter in college. And our little friends always will say when they came by the house, your daddy's different. You ain't twerking in this damn house. You're not cursing in my house. You need to go tell your mom to put some clothes on your ass, because you're not walking around and showing your behind in my house. You see? Now, I want to hear about this on social media. Oh, Mr. Cox, I heard what you said. Damn what the world thinks. We're in code red with these kids. We're in code red. Our kids are going in and out of jail if we think it's all right. You put on music, you shot another nigga's mama, and you really did it. Now, if you were watching the country music award, I'm going to be finished, I can catch you later. I don't want to hold you all up. If you were to be on the Country Western Awards, Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood would say this. We're going to start this off with brown booty hole and pink coochie. They would shut the lights off. Because their kids ain't going to listen to that. Now, they can dip in and out of it. You're a mother of 20 years old with a kid that's 1.5 in the back of a car, and you'll allow your kid to listen to bitches and hoes. And you think it's normal. Then you walk by a guy like me, and you call me a nerd because I wear a suit. But in my household, there's order. If my daughter walked through here, you can say, oh, that's a little class act called, and English is good. Well, manner, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. You follow me? This hip-hop should be ashamed of himself. Rick Ross, Future, the Cardi B's, and Nicki Minaj, they have made, now put that on social media. Let it go viral, because I hold my own. The language that we're teaching our young kids, our race think this is normal. And we're turning out these degenerate children that's not going to be able to function. When they get out of high school and make it through college, most of these kids are not going to be able to function, not against some Asian kids, not against some Indian kids or the Pakistani kids. Now, you can let your little daughter twerk her ass all you want, but then when you get old, when it's time for her to take care of you, she's not going to have the financial wherewithal to do it. We're producing all of these software. I'm almost done because I got to catch a plane. They asked the rapper, why do you wear your pants? He says, because there's access to my ass. And what world does that make sense? If that's your thing, it's all right. Don't you put this on our kids. I was in Los Angeles. To see these young kids, 8, 9, 10 years old, ain't shit, gonna be shit, because they're managed shit. Okay, y'all can get upset with me, the world can get upset with me. We created this. We created this. All my African friends from England, Australia, their children are normal. When you talk about breeding these American children, we did this. We don't let these people gooseneck us into thinking that this language that we hear on the radio is normal. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am Terrence Alton Cox. You can put that on social media. Any heat that I get, I'll take the heat because I'm a normal citizen. My household is normal. I take care of my 88-year-old mother. My daughter will ask me, yes, sir. No, sir. In this household, you ain't doing no tattoos. You ain't doing no piercing. Now, when you get grown and get married, in your household, you do what you want to do. But while you're here in mine, with that said, there's a price that we have paid in this country for this world of hip-hop. I did not mean to take up your time. I've got to run. I got to be on the West Coast. My brother, I appreciate that. And I hurt my right knee. That's where you see me stumbling a little bit, okay? I've got to go. Let's give him a hand, y'all.
I'd like to present the 5 elements of hip-hop humanitarian Global Ambassador Award, the Honorable Terrence Cox. And through his effort, July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, or 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, at the Atlanta Speedway, we will be hosting a world race of the American motorsports owned by Mr. Terrence Cox, a black race car.
I've got to tell you, I'm known throughout the world. I'm the first black to put a car in the Daytona 500 in NASCAR. Michael Jordan and Bubba Wallace in NASCAR because of little old me. You see them on TV. I'm the mastermind behind that. We're putting together the largest historical race in the world at the Atlanta Motor Speedway will sit 100,000 people. I'm bringing 46 cars there. I'm bringing the entertainers there. We're going to have a concert after the race on Friday, Saturday, but then on Sunday, we're going to have that gospel explosion. My mama taught me well. We're going to bring church up in there with good blacks and white folks with them cars on Sunday because it's who I am. I wasn't raised on no brown booty hole and all that. So on Sunday, we're just going to bring the gospel in there. So that deal is being put together now. So when you all hear about that, and I will be in the history books once again, you tell your friends, I was at Black Wall Street when I heard that guy. Come on now. If you don't have vision, you're going to perish. If you don't have vision, now a lot of people say, well, that's a big undertaking that's never been done before. Well, they do great things every day. You mean to tell me we can't come together and do great things? I am Terrence Alton Cox III.
And just so that you know, folks, the World Media Coalition, Jazz Lovers Television will be there covering this event on our Roku platform. So be there with us, folks. This next one, I want to share with you. I've known this sister all our lives. She is the head of Lady Spencer's worldwide female DJ corps. And the reason why I've known her all my life, because she's my sister. I want to give her the World Media Coalition 5 Elements of Hip Hop Humanitarian Global Ambassador Award to my baby sister. All right,
Thank you. I have to tell you, I've been doing, I'm not a DJ, but since I've been doing it, and in my eyes, we've been on the radio. Can you hear me now? Yeah. So it came to me in a dream, and from there it just escalated. On my back to continue with the young lady right there, which is my youngest daughter, to continue to do this. So that's how we have a podcast. Thank you.
This next award I want to give to someone you have already met. Wmcjltv High Priestess, Jose Maria Amen, will receive the 5 Elements of Hip Hop Humanitarian Knowledge Global Ambassador Award on this day, December 3rd, at the New Black Wall Street, in commemoration of Black Wall Street on this biological event or set. Come on with it.
And I am so grateful to be here to see this. And I am constantly tuning in to the Almighty. There's Rat, I'm at Rob. We've got Net, I'm at Rob. We need to know the tools that is ours from the very beginning so we can get through this. So let us all know that we can get through this with our stuff. Do our move. Amen.
I got some more awards to give out. But before I do, I want to bring on some entertainment. Now, you already heard the theme song, but now you're going to hear it live with the Jerry and Dixon Hip Hop Jazz Ensemble, with the rap component being done by Jamie Simon. And I want to bring on the artist who did that, Nadine Grayson. Jamie, come get this mic over here.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
No.
How y'all doing out there?
Good.
Y'all good?
Okay.
Tell them who's going to be the backup singer.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had a crazy day, but that's what we do, and that's where we at, right? So, anyway, this song has been out for quite a few years, but I am so grateful that my group is giving me the opportunity to do this song. We're doing it live, so I want to include y'all because we're doing it as a CD, right? All right, so I don't know if you heard the song. Maybe if you didn't hear the song, did y'all hear the song? Y'all did? Did everybody get to hear it? Because I want to make sure y'all are represented when y'all y'all say in the background, God got you. Okay, y'all always know God got you, right? Thick and thin, God always got us, right? So, should we let them hear it again, or should we let them hear it again, or?
That's up to you. Mr. Rose, you said it. Like that. Like that. First song we played, man.
All right, y'all. So it's getting ready to play. Listen to your background, because y'all gonna be doing the background. It's real easy. God got you. That's it. That's what I'm gonna be saying the whole time. Okay, so I want y'all to get into the groove. It's a nice little tempo to it. If you want to stand up, like you do in church or wherever you are, giving honor to God. So here we go. We may not have to play the whole thing. Y'all think y'all got it a little bit? Okay. All right. So we're gonna let the band. I'm sorry. Sound over there. Thank you. So my sidekick. What a rap. Oh, we're meeting for the first time. We're doing this unscripted. So if we make mistakes, so be it. Let's just keep going. All right, let's just have fun with it, y'all. And hope y'all enjoy it.
Peace. Jamie's gonna add rap lyrics. Hip hop jazz ensemble for the Jerry and Dixon. Before we do that, let me tell you who you got over here in this cowboy hat. Every time I met him, the first time we met, he was right here. He was walking in to do Black Wall Street. I was walking in, he was walking out. And that connection has been established. This is Joe Williams, the lead singer in the Coasters. Jerry and Dixon. And Jamie Simon, and Michael Cooper on the other. Take it away.
Okay, so what y'all gonna do? I'm trying to listen to it so we can, get that sound. Oh, come in thirsty, God got you. So you're gonna see, God got you. God got you. Y'all feel it? Come on, y'all. God got you. Come on, God got you. God got you. God got you. Okay, now. You don't have to worry about a thing. For your chosen, a child of the King. Don't let Satan do your blessing. Stand on His word. The joy that He brings is the hope of His glory. It's the light of His story. It's salvation from the blood of the Lamb. It's His love spirit. It's the way I am. God got you. Come on, y'all. Give me love. God got you. He's holding love. God got you. I'm thinking about what? God got you.
I can feel it in my spirit. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my mind. I can feel it in the cold. When I'm down in the road, God got me on my own. And I'm still 10 toes when I'm running down the road, and I gotta take control. So I keep with the load, and I got it with the load, and I put it in a bowl. Then I put it in the ocean over coast on the road, and then we had to get it go. So I pray, and I thank God for every day that I put the work in. I put that grind in, please that time, and never ever stop me. God got us, yeah, God got us, no hard finish. God got us, no hard work. God got us, no hard energy. God got us, no hard labor. God got us, no hard times. God got us, God got us, God got us. Don't you worry about a thing. Through the hurt, through the pain. Don't you worry about a thing. Look, through the hurt, through the pain. Don't you worry about a thing. Praise gotta maintain. Praise gotta maintain. Everybody got that lane. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. When you riding on that lane, and you think it's insane. Don't you worry about a thing. God got you. Don't you worry about a thing. Yeah, God got you. Don't you worry about a thing. God got you. Don't you worry about a thing. God got you. So don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about no bills. Don't you worry about the rent. Don't you worry about the don't you worry about the kids. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't So I haven't introduced myself. My name is Jamie Simon. This is my brother Jerry Dixon. He's brought me into tapping into the old school hip hop in the 80s to 70s, in the era where you didn't have to cuss to prove your point. You didn't have to talk about negative energy to make people smile, to make people have good positive energy. All you need to do is make sure that you know what you're doing and you know that you got a good spirit in your heart. So today, we're gonna do a piece called Morning Man. How it came up, I started making the song, then I let my brother listen to it, and he added his instrument to it, and it just makes a whole organic music. And we're trying to change the culture of how a lot of our youth listen to music. So this is one of those songs. If y'all ever hear a song in that reference of Pusha Man, y'all ever remember that song? Just did a totally whole different mix to it and respect the culture at the same time. So make sure y'all tap in with us and give us some advice on some of this song.
These next
All right, we
awards,
changing
I'd
areas.
like to give out the 5 elements of hip hop, humanitarian knowledge, global ambassador award to Miss Nadine Bracey. Brother James Simon. And my personal saxophone player who plays by ear because he's visually impaired, Honorable Jerry Dixon. Please come.
Sorry, we trying to charge up.
You got him.
And we still got some value left on the phone. I want to thank y'all for coming out. We ain't finished because I got somebody that's going to give you a very powerful message, Mr. Vincent White. And I got a video over there, Michelle, Charlie, Walden, Alio Bay, who's got some very significant healing information, which we all need, Juice Plus. And she's going to have a chance to do a quick presentation as well. I want to thank y'all for being who you are. This is international production. And we're going to go into the media and the mind shortly. But I want to make sure these 3 people got their award together. Let's give them a round of applause, please. At this point, I'd like to call Ms. Charlene Walton so she can give you some information on Juice Plus. She's another soft-spoken person like Lady Sherry. They always tell me, you need to get your ears checked. I said, no, you need to talk loud. Ms. Charlene Walton. Simmons out there, okay, please come. Y'all get her number, y'all get some Juice Plus, y'all get healthy. She's slow walking and slow talking.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'd like to share with you a little bit about the weekend. And this one in particular is called Plus. Okay. We basically deal with fruits and vegetables, and they come in the form of capsules or chewable. What's really great about it, we have programs for families with children. So if those engaged in the program, it's free for their children. We also, I'm doing it real quickly. We also have another aspect of our program, which is called the Power Garden, and that's serving, so to speak, the use of water. So it's aeroponic and hydroponic. And you get a chance to stop by my space in the back of the pictures of my personal Power Garden. And I do what you will see pictures of over a 5 to 6 week period outdoors in the summer. You have to put it that you can grow indoors all year round. So thank you for this opportunity.
I'll get her card, get her number, get some Juice Plus, and get healed. I'd like to bring up, before I do that, I want to acknowledge a good friend of mine, also a television producer, my brother and colleague, Mr. Michael Campbell, Black on Purpose Television. And I'd like to bring on another colleague of mine, a great thinker, a genius in his own right, a visionary, a foundation layer, a tremendous spirit from the heavens and earth angels, Mr. Vincent White. Listen to the message, folks. It's a paradigm change.
Yes, I'm Vincent R. White, CEO of Cutting Edge Technical Solutions, Technology, and Waste Energy. We are a smart net zero infrastructure. Yes, I'm the lead architect in the movement to this net zero smart infrastructure development campaign around the Black Wall Street movement. As the catalyst for this movement, we are mobilizing our talented team, our cultural creators, and our individuals, our businesses to start moving towards this new net zero paradigm, i.e., understanding the supply chain to be able to tokenize that supply chain and our individual contributions, i.e., our products and services, to a digital net zero supply chain management protocol to be able to trade amongst ourselves globally. And when we do that, it starts to create our journey to this net zero sustainability agenda, i.e., being able to tokenize our skill sets and position and prepare it to become contributions, bringing your contributions and your talent to the revolution and the movement towards rebuilding our communities in a more environmentally safe structures. We are doing this on a global scale. We are prepared and positioned to be the catalyst to build better trade relations throughout the diaspora. And we are implementing this across 500 regional markets in North America, Africa, as well as India. Creating this trade relations between the indigenous peoples and building trust, accountability within our production and trade amongst ourselves peer to peer. So with that being said, within the next 12 months in 2024, you will be seeing the branding campaign of the Black Coast Plan through the World Conference of Mayors, the Pan-African Caucus, and Friends of the African Union, and a host of other collaborators to promote and start mobilizing so we can prepare and position our communities in this revitalization process. My website, you'll be able to see how we're mobilizing that and building and starting with our food production, the ag business sector. We are mobilizing our Black farmers, our HBCU ag schools to be able to create a from organic seed farm to table to control our food production and trade. And then that moves into other areas of production, i.e. Nanotechnology to biotechs, creating our own pharmaceuticals, going back to the basics where compounding was the original cure for healing our bodies and our minds. So it's about taking the power away from big pharmacy and bringing it back to understanding what your body needs to heal itself. And that comes to the plant matter. So it's all about getting back to the basics and who we are as a people and becoming that catalyst to this transformational process and being that moral compass for humanity. So that is my piece, and I'm glad I had the opportunity to be here with you guys and really add my energy as we move forward, and I look forward to collaborating with all of you as we move forward into the new 21st century, 22nd century plateau, where we are taking control of our intellectual skills and talents as it was before the Europeans came in and started whitewashing his history and not ours, as we were on these shores before they came as traders and not conquerors. And now we're going back to our original place on this earth as being that catalyst for informing and preparing humanity to live on Mother Earth.
I have one more speaker, but before I do that, I want to read off the list of names of the awardees. The international awardees. Wmcjltv, five elements of hip hop, humanitarian global knowledge, global ambassador awards, awardees. Your Excellency Ruth Blinkley at the United Nations and the AU, Region 6. Your Excellency Kalima Fatima Abdul Qadir, United Nations NGO. Def Paul, Minister Univaz, Chapter of the Zulu Nation, Brazil. Rashid Littlejohn, the Green Campaign, Guns for Grants. A young man who has started a program to bring young people to give up their guns to get a grant to go to college. Lucas Costa dos Santos, King Minister Castillo, Brazil. Tenor Izzy Simmons, my nephew. Frederick Torch Hahn, University of Hip Hop, Berlin, Germany. Sami Walid Bin, Berlin, Germany. Luisa Flores, Hip Hop Matron, New York. Zulu King, Chimurato, University of Zulu Nation, Brazil. A young woman I spoke to you about earlier. Faina Savinkova, Donbass, humanitarian, 15 years old. Give her a round. Lord Cassius D, Zulu Nation, Chicago. Wmcjltv, Patas Sakur, Ostap, Daniel Williams, Boston. Suzanet Silva, Ali El Bay, Professor, Georgia. Marcus Jones, Black and Brown Movement, Brazil. DeFranco Brooks, Black and Brown Movement, Brazil. Hamilton Ferreira, DJ Parker. Felipe Hinda Abul, DJ. Paul Dio, graffiti artist, New York City. World Media Coalition. Humanitarian Knowledge, Global Ambassador, 2023 Ambassador Corps, worldwide. Give them a hand, folks. This last speaker, very powerful woman, much respect. Alina, please come, give your message. She's mad at New York.
Greetings, everyone. How are you today? I came to share a poem that I created last year. It's called Infinite Creator, because that's what we are. We're a reflection of each other. I am an infinite creator, and so are you. Manifesting is what ordinary people do. Speaking what I desire until now is all I know. As I walk in this room with my heavenly glow, I am a galactic star seed from time and space. I quantum leap through wormholes and stargates. I don't have to manifest. You don't. What we speak out of our mouths have made many people believers. We don't sit and wait for things to happen. We go get it done. Because we walk and move with the light of the sun. Galactic star seeds walk in your heavenly glow. Every seed you plant will nurture and grow. Love and light, let your light shine bright. Namaste. Have an awesome day. Ashe.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Another hand.
Sherry, I'm sorry. Jasmine was supposed to get the DJ Metro put Jasmine's last name. She's up in upstate New York. She's a professor as well. Jasmine Cole, Global Ambassador Humanitarian Knowledge Award. Give her a round of applause. We're going to close out, but I got to ask the favor of this welcome. You may take it out of the way a little bit. But for safety, for our priestess, would you be able to drop her off? Your coordinator, please. I'd like to close out with the Darian Dixon Hip Hop Jazz Ensemble, +1. And the +1 is the brother who got the nerve to have one of these hats on like me and Joe. When I saw him come in, I was like, who that brother with a hat like mine? And Joe said, I don't know. But why is everybody else picking on me? That's a line from the Coasters, Charlie Brown. I'm gonna let you hear that line.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
You be wearing them hats. There you go. Francisco Hall, Francisco Kid. All right, man. Jamie gonna give us some hip hop lyrics. Jeremy gonna give us some saxophone. Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. He's gonna give us a visit. And Joe Last Williams, the leader of the Coasters, gonna give us a bass line. give you something to start your baseline with. So the song is My School Was Reading This. Follow, keep on going now. Yeah.
Going just like a river, holding that I don't need. Tease deeper in it, but you gotta pay attention. And you gotta be in it, see how the vision of your living. See, I work in my time, and I'm putting that grind. But I'm just young, I didn't know I was time, and I'm turning that grind. And I never been time, I never stopped, so I had to keep trying. Money is done, getting out from the ones. Yeah, we won, pulled off the wrong. Now we stand 10 toes, feeling like it's my seat. I can see what you wrote. I'm taking two of my heights. 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 I have to do it how we did it. This is how we did it. Different recipes in the bowl in the kitchen. This is how we did it. This is how we did it. 24/7 every day, man, I work in consistent. And I put in my business. And I tell them I live it. So the living proof that I'm living proof that it's a living. And I go in consistent. And I mind my business, and I had to go get it. Staying 10 toes on the road, hope you don't lose control. 10 times and you gotta get out, then you stay on the road. But the maintain why you been playing, why you staying on the road. Hope you don't put your shoulders up, hope you don't even fold. Gotta stay in control, God is in control. The higher is in control when you take toes, when you keep going. It's over you. It's not you. Then that means you live in proof. You speak spiritual. I'm talking to a height. I have to a height. I'm talking to a height. I'm talking to a new height. I'm talking to a new height. Hold on. This is on the road. Hold on. Wait. Steady sound on the road. Hold on.
Just in case y'all wanted some funk, you got it now. I want to thank all y'all for coming out. I want to thank the heavens for the energy and the spirit. Least of all, I want to thank my people out here on Bay and the World Media Coalition. Brother gave me a map. He gave me the mic. He told me to shut up and speak again. I want to thank Jeremy. I want to thank my man Jerry. I want to thank Mickey Rose. I want to thank my sister Sherry. I want to thank, why is everybody always picking on me?
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Shout out to Jeremy Jordan, biggest leader of the coast. I want to thank the Charlene Walton, Alio Bay. I want to thank Nadine Gracie, God's got you, baby. World Media Coalition Jazz Lovers Television Network, live at the New Black Wall Street, Stonecrest, Atlanta, Georgia. The World Media Coalition bringing you the 5 elements of hip hop humanitarian knowledge global ambassador award. The golden anniversary, 50 years, Universal Zulu Nation, 49th anniversary of hip hop, meeting of the minds. Thank you.
казалось, что дороги нет назад. Вокруг полно таких, как я. И мы мечтали выйти вместе на парад. Но получилась толчья. Тысячи лиц слились в одно. Все будет так, как суждено. Злой рок, заводил меня увлек. Злой рок, я устоять не смог. Злой рок, я владел душой моей. Злой рок, великий чародей.
Gonna put my good foot forward. Stop being influenced by fools. Depression. Depression. Sons becoming husbands to their mothers. Old men turning young daughters into whores. Straps on your shoulder, straps on your back and on your hand. Straps on your shoulders, straps on your back and on your hand. Swords piercing your side, blood and water flowing through the land. Well, don't know which one is worse, doing your own thing or just being cool. Don't know which is worse, doing your own thing or being cool. You remember all about the brass ring, you forget all about the golden rule. You can mislead a man, це кошельки. Мне страшно в магазинах, я там чужой. Стоят такие цены над душой. Есть у нас миллионеры, значит есть и бедняки. Надо себя взять в руки. Выше голову, ниже цены, больше поводов жить. Я слышу голос судьбы за запечатанной дверью. Я знаю слезы в ее глазах. Выше голову, ниже цены, ярче знаки любви. Я вымолвил, я встал на вид, я выжил. Нас презирают дети, что ты им дашь, и ненавидят жены в дни распродаж. Ставят нас на вид с рассветом и кладут не с той ноги. Надо себя взять в руки. Выше голову, ниже цены, больше поводов жить. Кто положил мне в карман теплую спинку минтая, я растяну ее на 3 дня. Выше голову, ниже цены, ярче знаки любви. Я вымолвил, я встал на вид, я выжил. Мы пьем кисель в столовых, глаза в глаза. Я вижу, возразить мне уже нельзя. Нас не видно с возвышений, мы заложники доски. Надо себя взять в руки. Выше голову, ниже цены, больше поводов жить. Выше голову, ниже цены, больше поводов жить. Выше голову, ниже цены, выше голову, ниже цены. Выше, ниже, выше, ниже, больше поводов жить.
Yeah, when you lay me
safe inside, only your mom's too proud. Your brother's ignoring you, you still feel safe inside. Oh, was it solo? Was it yesterday? Was it true for you? 'Cause while all the rest have taken time, this didn't do a lot for you. And corners laced with memories tell you how it used to be. Your mother smiles, children play, and all the bad things happen miles away. And strong feelings never bother you. You hold your head up while the rest of us try to. Oh, call the stations, call the people, we all wanna know. 'Cause while all the rest have taken time, you don't wanna know. There's a good tradition of love and hate. Stand by the fireside. There's a good tradition of love and hate. Stand by the fireside. No, the rain may fall, your father's calling you, you still feel safe inside. And your mom's too proud, your brother's ignoring you, you still feel safe inside. Oh, was this solo? Was this yesterday? Was this true for you? 'Cause of all the choices you have made, this didn't do a lot for you.
Feeling low down, I'm blue.
словно заодно. Птицы скорби падаю на дно. Все как вчера. Все как вчера. Все как вчера. если даже граница и приснится, как крыша сдвинется. Я играю в стиле рок, он в стиле рок-ка-ка. Нам соседом друг до друга так же далеко, как от Винницы до Винницы. Опять глотаю горькие обиды я, и из последних сил не подал виду я, как я ему неистово завидую, завидую, завидую. Опять живу, приумножая беды я, опять глотаю горькие обиды я, а он живет моей тоски не ведая. Ох, не люблю соседа я. Дразня меня шуршат мимо машины шины. Он ездит в «Шевроле», а я, увы, не миновал долгой трясины. Влип, как оса в желе. Я играю в стиле рок, он в стиле рок-ка-ка. Мы с соседом друг от друга так же далеко, как фиаско от фиаско. Опять глотаю горькие обиды я, и из последних сил не подал виду я, как я ему неистово завидую, завидую, завидую. Опять живу, приумножая беды я, опять глотаю горькие обиды я, а он живет моей тоски не ведая. Ох, не люблю соседа я.
WMCJLTV, Jazz Lovers Television Network. Arts, culture, and entertainment with fine news and business. WMCJLTV.
Peace and bliss and greetings, everybody. Welcome to another Thursday show of World Media Coalition Jazz Lovers Television. I found my voice, Zulu Ken Frickson, and also my team, Makakuva Leobey and Ramutev, I see in this chat room. And also welcome to our guests, our most young lady in this chat room, Faina Savinkova from Lugansk People's Republic, and also welcome Nadine B. So greetings, everybody.
Yes, definitely. Makakuvu Alio Base, the World Media Coalition, Jazz Lovers Television Network. Thursday, November 2nd, production of I Found My Voice, the Van Miller Talk Show. And Van is still recovering. Joe is recovering. And we want to welcome everyone to the platform as usual. And I want to sing Happy Birthday to You. Happy birthday to you. I can't sing, so Nadine, you want to take it over?
I'm trying. I don't mind, but you know what? I'm trying to. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I'm trying to get my. Okay, there's the camera. Okay, I'm trying to get everybody on here, but I can't seem to go back. But anyway, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Faina. Happy birthday. Much love, light, peace, and harmony.
Thanks. I will be translate if you give me some time. Фаина, как ты понял, думаю, это тебе поздравление вот с днем рождения от Макаку. Вот, и Надин спела такую замечательную песню, вот, поэтому рада тебя приветствовать. Вот, в очередном нашем стриме, да, вот, таком международном I Found My Voice, то бишь у меня есть голос, и сегодня твой голос мы тоже рады слышать.
Спасибо большое, что позвали.
Okay, Faina said greetings and thanks to you all for invite she on this productions. So greetings.
Yes, we just want to say it's always a pleasure to have you on our platform, Faina.
Всегда рада видеть тебя на этой платформе, вот Макаков говорит.
Спасибо большое.
Thank you very much. It's really appreciate your welcome greetings and also for your birthday words and songs.
Well, I also want to say that you wrote a very, very significant article And you also made a very, very significant greeting to the people of Palestine. And Faina said, "Hello, Palestine. Peace shall surely come."
Окей. Макакову отметил твои вот, значит, заслуги и твою, значит, важную роль в плане донесения информации до людей из других, да, частей нашего земного шара, в том числе и говорит про письмо, которое ты написала вот Палестине. Вот, расскажи немного об этом письме, почему решила отправить его.
Да, написала большое письмо с поддержкой палестинских детей. Сказала, чтобы они держались и что скоро наступит мир. И мне кажется, что это очень важно, поддержать их. Такие ситуации похожие на Палестину.
Faina said that she's trying to support kids and children in Palestine, and she writes this letter for the children in Palestine because she is also only 15 and she is also a kid, and she know what is war about, because we have war from 2014 and long 9 years we continue struggle. So she trying to support young kids from the Palestine who today also in crazy time.
Yes, it is a very crazy time. The unfortunate situation in Palestine was brought about years ago when the British designated Palestine the territory for the Jewish state, a European state in the Middle East called Israel. The land was occupied by a people who were at peace and had a thriving society. And through the 1947 Balfour Agreement, through the United Nations, the land was confiscated and given to the current occupants and renamed Israel. So that conflict is a long enduring conflict. And the press always has the narrative that Israel has a right to defend itself. Well, what about the people of Palestine? What about the Palestinian people? Do they not have a right to defend themselves? And I'd like Faina to read the article that she wrote, the letter that she wrote to the Palestinian people.
Окей. Макаков говорит вот как раз-таки про тот конфликт, да, который назрел в Израиле, и это было заметно еще не только сегодня, но и несколько лет назад. Да, и да, в том числе он окунулся в историю и рассказал о том, что еще в далеком 1947 году было подписано соглашение ООН, согласно которому, да, и, в принципе, была конфискована, можно сказать, вот эта вот земля. Вот, в том числе и у палестинцев, да, было образовано вот в свое время государство Израиль, да, и, значит, постоянно в средствах массовой информации, да, мы часто вот все время наблюдали один и тот же нарратив, согласно которому, да, показывали, что, мол, Израиль должен защищать свои границы, там, и Израиль защищает себя, свое государство, суверенитет, но в то же время никто не говорит по поводу палестинцев, да, и что им тоже нужно, оказывается, защищать свои тоже интересы, свою землю, свои, да, отстаивать права. Вот, и поэтому на это тоже нужно обращать внимание, и Макакову предлагает тебе прочитать твое письмо, если есть под рукой вот детям Палестины.
К сожалению, под рукой не будет.
Под рукой не будет. Faina have no letter before your screen, but we can find it in the Telegram. If it's important, I will try now to find in your Telegram this letter. Попытаюсь найти в твоем Телеграме это письмо. Вот. Тут много поздравлений. Many greetings with birthday in the Telegram of Faina. And also Макакову greetings with birthday.
Does she want to read it?
She have no this letter before her computer now.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. Is that the Donbass Insider article?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, hang on for a minute. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, I found it.
You got it. Okay.
Only in English. Translate in English. Some friends help Faina translate in English this letter. If you're not angry, I will be read this letter.
You want to put it on the screen?
Yeah, I want to put it on the screen and we can read it also. Okay, let me give me some time, please. Make screen.
It's a very important piece of work that she's done. And the unfortunate thing about the whole conflict in Palestine is that there have been people on college campuses who have spoken out and stated that the conflict is because the land was taken and given to the group of people who inhabit it now. And those people on college campuses who spoke about that have been ostracized, they've been fired, they've had job offers rescinded. So the current state of affairs is that there is no free speech right, no Second Amendment right for free speech to criticize Israel for the conflict that has been going on for over 50 years. So you can't criticize Israel, but you can criticize the Palestinians. You can't criticize Israel and call them terrorists, but you can call the Palestinians who are on their land, who are imprisoned on their land, you can call them terrorists. You can say that Israel has the right to defend itself, and you can deny the Palestinians the right to defend themselves, even though they are on their land that is currently occupied, and they are in a concentration camp and being bombarded by Israel, but you can't criticize Israel for what they're doing to the world with the Palestinians conflict. And let me read this. My name is Faina. All my short life, I have lived in war. I know what a blockade is. I know what it's like to be under fire. I know how it is when people are dying, not for a way, but you hold on with all your might because your whole family needs water. I know what it is to realize that old people and children have been and are being killed by weapons supplied by the West, and you do nothing. Where's the rest of it, Friction? Peace will surely come.
Okay, let me see. Oh, I screen not all part of letter, right?
Okay.
Okay, give me some time. Пытаюсь открыть полностью письмо, вот Фаина отскринил не полностью письмо. твое, пытаюсь вот открыть полностью. О, I found it on the Donbass Insider, на Donbass
Yeah.
Insider нашел. Yeah.
There you go.
Can you see it?
Let me expand it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know what it is. I know what a blockade is. I know what it's like to live under fire. I know how it is when people are dying not far away. But you hold on with all your might because your whole family needs water. I know what it is to realize that old people and children are being killed by weapons supplied by the West, and you do nothing. Every day, like you, we bury our fathers and mothers and children. They destroy, like you, hospitals, temples, just because we want to be free and happy. I know what war is. I know what it's like to lose friends, but I ask you to hold on and not to despair. We will cope with everything, no matter what, how hard it is. In Donbass and Lugansk, there is the Alley of Angels. There is a memorial there dedicated to the children who were killed by Ukraine. I can say with bitterness that Gaza, Lebanon, Syria have their own alley of angels who died under destroyed mosques and churches because the world is unjust and cruel and the enemy is merciless. But I have hope that Donbass, Syria, Palestine.
We not hear you. Your microphone not open. Makakov, open your mic. Something with your microphone. Oh yeah, now your
What
mic
did
is
you
open.
hear? I'm trying to enlarge it while I'm reading it. Okay, I'm going to start with the second paragraph. In Donbass and Lugansk, there was the Alley of Angels. There is a memorial there dedicated to the children who were killed by Ukraine. I can say with bitterness that Gaza, Lebanon, Syria have their own alley of angels who died under destroyed mosques and churches because the world is unjust and cruel and the enemy is merciless. But I have hope that Donbass, Syria, Palestine will be free and children will stop. Forgive me because I keep trying to expand it. Will stop dying from shells, and the souls of the victims of those wars will look down on us from heaven, protecting our fragile lives. That's what will happen. That's what I believe. I do not know what will happen tomorrow to each of us, for we all live in war, but peace will surely come. With love to you, your friends, Faina Savinkova, writer and playwright. Welcome to the Donbass Insider article that our guest Faina Savinkova wrote.
Вот, да, такое письмо, значит, твое прочитал Макакову, да, ну и попутно, значит, до того, как прочитал письмо, да, еще рассказал вот о чем. Значит, он говорит о том, что, значит, сегодня многие, да, опять же, повторюсь, в СМИ, да, отстаивают, там, показывают нарратив того, что Израилю нужна поддержка, но в то же время люди, которые наоборот, да, пытаются поддержать Палестину, да, и пишут, значит, критикуют, да, действия Израиля, да, те, имеется в виду там те же бомбардировки, да, и концентрационные лагеря, и так далее, значит, то этих людей сразу либо увольняют с работы, да, там, значит, вот идет давление на них, оказывают, вот, и постоянно говорят только, опять же, в одни ворота, бьют голы, что, мол, палестинцы террористы, а Израиль защищает свои интересы, да, ну и, значит, в то же время никто не говорит о том, как же все-таки палестинцам защищать тогда свои интересы и свою землю, когда их просто вот бомбардируют, да, и держат в концентрационных лагерях. Вот такая вот тема. Вот, отметил он твою статью, вернее, твое письмо, да, которое было опубликовано на источнике Донбасс Инсайдер, вот, прочитал его, плохо было видно, все-таки, несмотря вот возраст уже, да, и буквы маленькие, поэтому пришлось увеличивать текст, и поэтому не сразу прочитал. Вот Макакову. Окей, Макакова translate what we talk before.
Okay. Does Faina have any comments you want to make right now?
А Макакову спрашивают, может быть, ты хотел еще что-то добавить или прокомментировать по этому поводу? Вот.
Да вроде бы ничего не хотела сказать.
Faina said that she's put these words in this letter and you read her opinion.
Well, I want to say that it's a pleasure always to have her voice with our production. It's a pleasure to know that at a very young age of 15, that the spirits have guided her to be a voice for those whose voices have been suppressed, to be a voice for those young people who have no voice, who are demonized and ostracized and killed simply because they want to live in peace. So I want to thank her.
Макакова благодарит тебя за то, что ты вот принимаешь, да, участие в наших тоже стримах, отметил, что это очень важно. Вот, говорить об этом, говорить о том, о чем другие молчат, либо не могут сказать. И так как у нас, да, наш стрим и наша передача называется I Found My Voice, то есть у меня есть голос, то твой голос тоже мы сегодня вот услышали. И в том числе твой голос является важным сегодня. Почему? Потому что твой голос говорит и за тех детей, которые не могут, к сожалению, сегодня отстаивать свои интересы, да, в той же Палестине, вот и твое письмо в поддержку им, да, вот как раз-таки, да, говорит об этом, вот ты являешься голосом той самой Палестины, можно сказать, да, как выразился Макакову, что дети, которые вот сегодня не имеют там права голоса, вот благодаря твоему голосу вот мы можем слышать, о чем они в том числе думают и говорят, да, вот, поэтому спасибо тебе большое за то, что вот пишешь об этом, думаешь, говоришь, и несмотря на свой юный возраст, да, 15 лет все-таки, но тем не менее вот постоянно не молчишь и говоришь об этом. Вот, окей, Макакова Translate. А может, что-то тоже хочешь сказать еще вот участникам стрима сегодня?
Сказать, в первую очередь, все люди — это герои, потому что, говорю правду, сейчас это, по сути, подвиг. То есть эти времена, наши современные, похожи на времена Инквизиции, я бы сказала. Потому что мнение альтернативное не любят. Поэтому все люди, которые говорят правду, по сути, герои. Спасибо вам за это.
Okay, Faina said that always pleasure to be on this platform, and also she said that all people and you also is a hero today, because not many people today really get ready to speak truth about all this situation, what is going on, not only on our side, but also around the world. And no matter where we today is located, on the United States, on Brazil, on India, on Palestine, Donbass, Lugansk People's Republic, or Russia, or China, all people who speak truth, it's a heroes, because we live in the hard times. like in ancient times, people was destroyed who speak the truth in different parts of the planet. And same we see today. We have some leaders and have some teachers who are trying to speak truth, and they under pressure. And all these people who are under pressure for truth is heroes today, and you also. So thank you for this platform.
Thank you, Faina, for those words.
Спасибо тебе за твои слова. Вот тоже Макакова благодарит.
Спасибо, что позвали сегодня.
Friction, did we give Faina an award for Global Ambassador of Hip Hop Humanitarian Knowledge last year?
No, not. We not put her. We can make it this year.
This year we must do that.
Окей. Макакова предлагает, значит, в прошлом году у нас было, значит, в рамках нашей платформы, да, World Media Collision Jazz Lovers Television, проводили, значит, такую, значит, практику, отмечали людей, которые внесли какой-то вклад гуманитарный, да, вклад каждый год в ноябре месяце отмечается годовщина вот хип-хоп культуры, да, до 12 ноября, обычно день рождения хип-хоп культуры, и вот к этому, к ноябрь месяца истории хип-хоп культуры, но вот как раз-таки не по поводу только музыки, да, или вот того мейнстрима, который показывают по телевидению, а именно непосредственно всех его элементах, именно творческих людей. Вот, отмечают каждый год те люди, которые занимаются именно творчеством, то есть не бизнесом конкретно, а именно творчеством, то есть показывают какие-то свои достижения в области, да, там, да, танцев, либо какого-то изобразительного искусства, там, граффити, либо вот, и в том числе люди, которые умело владеют словом, то есть те же MC, да, и это не обязательно люди, которые под музыку только, да, вот сочиняют стихи, но и люди, которые вот пишут в том числе и стихотворения, просто какие-то, да, поэзии, занимаются, и в том числе, в общем, и те люди, которые доносят знания, так как есть, значит, в хип-хоп-культуре один из элементов важный, про который сегодня по телевидению не говорят, и в мейнстриме тоже, это как раз-таки знания. То есть помимо танцев, там, да, каких-то вот развлечений, есть еще и важный гуманитарный предмет, такой вот, как, значит, образование. Вот, и, значит, по этому поводу в прошлом году в рамках вот празднования, да, вот этого вот гуманитарного годовщины, значит, хип-хоп культуры в плане гуманитарных, да, предметов, в том числе, значит, отмечали мы в разных частях земного шарика нашего, да, людей, вот, которые так или иначе внесли какой-то вклад в, значит, в укрепление дружбы между народами, да, и которые занимаются как раз-таки поддержкой друг друга, в том числе и с помощью творчества. И вот в прошлом году там ребята были из Африки, из Уганды, в том числе из Индии, вот Сидхант Тивари, наш товарищ, да, который тоже частенько у нас в стримах бывает, сегодня обещал появиться, но вот в дороге был, обещал скоро присоединиться. Вот, и, значит, не только, значит, музыканты, ну, повторюсь, но и люди, которые занимаются гуманитарными науками, поэтому в этом году Макаков говорит, если ты не против, тоже хотел бы отметить и тебя, вот, и сделать такой вот электронный сертификат, да, который можно потом, в принципе, распечатать на цветном принтере, мы так, в принципе, и делали, вот Сидханту передавал в Уфу, когда ездил в этом году, передавал им уже, распечатывал непосредственно. Вот, поэтому, если ты не против, то вот Макаков предлагает.
Я была бы очень рада. Спасибо большое.
Okay, Makakova, Faina said that she is agreeing and will be a pleasure to get this in this anniversary. Makakova somewhere going.
Excellent. I'm uploading a video.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Какого загружает тут видео по ходу дела?
I'm actually uploading a video. I'm trying to upload a video to see. I want to share this video in the production.
Okay, I see some videos. It's about 4 videos. We also today wait to Siddhartha Tiwari.
Yes.
He is in the road, and also one brother from the India, also the musicians, brother Shushanto. I will send him message, and maybe he is also joined to us today. I see Ramutev. Ramutev,
Yes,
how you doing? Peace. Рамутев, like always in road. Рамутев, как всегда, в дороге. Вот едет, тоже подключился, смотрю, к стриму, к нашему. Сейчас подгрузим несколько видео еще. Тут Макакова предлагает посмотреть. Вот, и я пока на минутку тоже отключу камеру, напишу тут в WhatsApp в Индию, Шушанту тут еще обещал подключиться. Вот, попутно. Okay, Nadine, how you doing? How is your day today going?
Pretty good, thank you. And yourself?
We good, да. Where are you located?
I'm in New York. I'm in Queens, New York.
Окей. Надина из Нью-Йорка, из Квинса. Есть, значит, такой район вот в Нью-Йорке. Вот, тоже дома находится. Вот. How is your feelings about our show today?
It's good. It's interesting. Very interesting. I'm so glad that Faina was able to join us and let us know, let me know what's happening. She's so brave and courageous at such a young age. I think you're doing a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, this is wow. So glad to have you. Thank you.
Надин благодарит тебя тоже за участие, с удовольствием слушает сегодняшнюю нашу беседу и отмечает, что несмотря на твой возраст, значит, ты достаточно храбрая, вот, потому что вот говоришь о таких вот взрослых вещах, да, все-таки 15 лет, и не каждый сегодня в таком возрасте задумывается и вообще там пишет письма в Палестину или вообще говорит, да, сегодня об этом. Вот, send some messages to India in Shushanto with us. How you doing, Shushanto, brother? Okay, he out. Maybe rejoin to us. Yeah, we see also have in the room brother Hamayun. Hamayun, how you doing? Hamayun not answer. Ramutev, how's your day going?
So far, it's been pretty good. Started very early, but for the most part, it's been very smooth. It's interesting. In her letter, it's very interesting what she put in her letter because it's like for myself, I'm the astrologer of the group, and with me seeing a lot of what's going on and these like how you say chess moves that they're making, it's very interesting when it comes to that what the elder was speaking on when it comes to the free speech when it comes to speaking on we're allowed to speak about this particular one, but we're not allowed to speak about this one. And when I started like pondering in my head, I was just like, well, I know why. That's the reason, because when it comes to in the realm that I deal with, it makes a lot of sense of their little spiderweb net that they put over the world, and they have certain groups of individuals who also practice the same thing that I practice, and they're making sure to keep people misguided. And from that misguidedness, there comes with these set of rules, and those set of rules are displaying, the very nature of, their so-called, holy war, and then trying to make it relevant as much as possible when there's no such thing. In my books, there's no such thing as a holy war when it comes to on a physical plane. When it comes to energetic, that's where the war is at. To unite a lot of our consciousness into obeying this particular set of rules is what's keeping us in this funk. It's what's keeping a lot of our family members and just human beings in general. They keep us in this cycle where we just constantly have to bury each other because they want to make sure that their so-called prophecy is fulfilled. And if I wanted to, and I'm not, just boasting, but I'm being very serious. If I wanted to, I can literally uncover all that stuff that they're doing, literally, and literally show, the billions of people that their little rules and things are set up is the main reason why astrology, in a sense, is very powerful. And I'll end it there.
Окей, thank you. Рамутеф, у нас обычно он, значит, говорит на языке астрологии, потому что вот он изучает глубоко эту тему и копает постоянно вот там истории, рассказывает, связанные с тем, как вот мы живем и как на нас воздействуют планеты, да, вот, либо звезды, вот, и он говорит, что с удовольствием тоже сегодня послушал вот наш разговор, да, и то письмо твое Палестине, которое прочитал Макакову, и задумался в том числе вот о свободе слова, да, о которой сегодня много все говорят, но не всегда которую мы видим и которой мы можем пользоваться, да, вот, и говорит о том, что интернет сегодня стал такой вот площадкой, да, где мы вот выражаем свое мнение, да, но в то же время это нельзя назвать полностью в интернете, что есть свобода слова, есть просто определенные, да, группы вот людей, да, сеть, он вот и сравнил это с паутиной, как у пауков, да, то есть сеть — это интернет, всемирная паутина, вот, и в этой паутине есть определенные, значит, группы людей, которые, значит, одни говорят одно, вторые говорят другое, да, какие-то группы людей могут там обсуждать какие-то темы, в других группах это не обсуждается, вот, в третьих группах вообще там, да, игнорируют эти разговоры, либо да, пытаются протолкнуть какие-то нарративы, да, и вот получается, что не все люди получают возможность даже в том же интернете, да, получить именно информацию, и, значит, свобода слова не всегда недоступна всем, вот, и поэтому, значит, он сравнивает это вот с игрой, как в шахматы, да, и говорит о том, что мы сегодня видим, в том числе, если говорить на языке астрологов, да, то как святую войну священную, да, пытаются развязать между, значит, если коснуться физического мира, да, а не астрального, вот, который он изучает в том числе, то вот эта вот священная война, о которой говорят сегодня, там, пытаются, вернее, ее превратить в священную войну, вот этот вот конфликт между Израилем и Палестиной, хотя на самом деле, да, все намного вот проще, и говорит, что вот мы все живем так или иначе по определенным каким-то правилам, которые установлены у нас там в семьях, да, то есть в одной семье, значит, свои правила, в другой другие, но никто не ходит в чужие семьи устанавливать свои правила, да, и навязывать кому-то. Это вот неправильно так делать, вот, поэтому в каждой семье свой уклад жизни, особенно это касается и территорий, на которых мы живем, если на разных территориях, ну, как у нас говорят, да, в чужой монастырь со своим самоваром не ходит, да. Так вот, значит, и вот об этом и говорит, в принципе, Рамутев, что, значит, согласно его вот книгам астрологическим, да, то он видит это вот как и такая священная война, которую пытаются навязать людям, чтобы был не мир, а наоборот, значит, дразнят друг друга и затевают конфликты, войны, чтобы мы уничтожали друг друга, хотя вот он против этого, естественно. Okay, Ramutev, translate some your visions, because Faina not speak English. Yes, I'll try to help you understand your words, and thank you very much.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
We lost Makakovu. He is with us.
There's no question you want to ask? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Maybe some have questions to Faina, we can ask her.
What
I have a
what will be?
question.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to know how she got the courage and the bravery at such a young age in the midst of a war to write that letter. No fear. I mean, I applaud her. So I just wanted to know that, how did she feel when she was writing the letter? And, I mean, that's just the question that I have because, a lot of people fear a lot of things and, that we don't think about stuff like that, being in the middle of a war and writing a letter, about what's going on and about how you feel at 15 years old. Yeah, so I just want to know that.
Окей, thank you. We will translate her. Надин спрашивает, значит, что ты чувствуешь, вот, Фаина, когда пишешь такие вот письма, да, как вот это вот о Палестине, да, например, и откуда вот берешь вот эту вот настойчивость, свое чувство мужества, да, и не боишься ли все-таки такая вот серьезная тема, да, и в таком юном возрасте, 15 лет, не каждый задумывается о том, чтобы написать письмо, неважно, это детям Палестинам, ну и вообще лезть вот в эту политическую кухню, да, так скажем, все-таки есть и опасность, да, что говорить про детей, когда вот и взрослым, да, достается людям, которые занимаются политикой, журналистикой в том числе, и особенно, когда это связано вот с войной, с конфликтами, поэтому вот Надин спрашивает, что тебя заставляет идти по этому пути, и как вот ты справляешься с эмоциями, не боишься?
Как-то не задумываюсь о каких-то плохих вещах. Просто мне хочется, например, поддержать палестинцев, детей. И я это делаю. Я не задумываюсь о том, какие могут быть плохие вещи в данной ситуации. Просто что чувствую.
Faina said that she is not thinking about the negative things. She understands that this is important topic for the people. She is not thinking about the what will be. She is just thinking how to support people around the world, especially kids, because she is also only 15 and she is worried about the young kids in different parts of the world. She is living in the conflict where war from 2014, and she's still trying to help and support kids around the world, and she's not worried about yourself, not thinking about negative things. She's trying to always stay on the positive level of mind and on the try and keep positive thinking, and that's all.
Thank you for that. I applaud you, Faina. You are amazing. And you are an ambassador. You're walking in your purpose. And I love you for that. I love you, what you're doing for your country, what you're doing for yourself. You listening to your intuition and you just doing your thing. And I really, really appreciate that.
Надин говорит, что вот с любовью относится к тебе, вот за то, что ты вот выражаешь свои чувства, эмоции, да, переживания, вот, и, значит, являешься, как она говорит, можно сказать, амбассадором, да, вот, который поддерживает людей в разных, да, регионах, не только нашей страны, но и вообще по всему миру, вот, и поэтому гордится вот тем, что познакомилась с тобой, вот, и отмечает вот такими словами.
Спасибо большое. Я очень рада это слышать. Очень приятно.
Thank you very much, Nadine. It's really great to hear your good words of support for Faina. It's always important to get some support from different parts of the world, because we have a distance and different territories, but we speak truth, and this is good. I see Joe Williams with us today. Joe Williamson, greetings.
Yeah, good morning. I have to apologize. I was out with over 30 kids in Al Dusler at the Hawk game. We had to take him all those kids last night. They won. The Hawks won at the stadium, at the Atlanta Stadium. There, it was. Oh my God, man! It was thousands and thousands. And I just waking up, my body was just. When you're dealing with a lot of kids, I mean, lots of kids in the family from the church, it was just tiresome. It was I hadn't been to a game like that in over 8 years, so it was like a new experience for me. And I was there with them, and they was up and down, and we was way up to the top. They gave out they had passes for my church there for the kids, and I had to be there as deacon and security and all the other stuff. But I just want to say to Faina, I've just got on there. What you're doing is beautiful, guys. And forgive me, I'm my body. I'm human. My body, because I healed over the surgery. Now I'm getting much better. So my body was just tired from all those kids last night. But I just want to say I'm on here, Makuvalia, be all y'all, and Wmcjltv and you, and just what you're doing. Bless you. I'm gonna stay on here till y'all get off. I'm gonna stay with you. Forgive me. I love y'all, and Fahina, you were just doing a beautiful thing. You're such a beautiful person. Bless you for what you're doing.
Thank you. Да, Фаина, Джо Уильямс тоже, как ты знаешь, вот тоже частенько бывает в наших стримах, но в последнее время вот были там кое-какие у него дела, так как он еще и музыкой вот занимается, да, со своей группой Coasters, продолжает вот записывать и песни, и устраивать концерты, но в последнее время вот он вчера в том числе там занимался с детьми тоже спортом, там хоккей, в общем, да, у них был на повестке дня, вот тоже набегался, намотался, устал, вот и, значит, опоздал сегодня в стрим, но тем не менее вот зашел, тоже посмотрел, немного послушал, вот о чем мы говорили, тоже передает слова тебе поддержки, вот и благословил на дальнейшие подвиги.
Спасибо большое.
Thank you very much, Joe Williams, the words, good words, for good words of support for Faina. Always glad to see you in this platform. I try to now also join to us Shushanto, musician from India, but he is not answered. Text me on the WhatsApp, but I answer him. Join us in this Telegram platform. See, he's joined, but also out. And we wait Makakova also with some videos, like he tried to put in this chat. I see the videos.
Yeah, it's a very important video that I got that I wanted to share, but it's taking so long to upload to Telegram. Wmcjltv wanted to Faina some questions.
No, I'm okay. Just me knowing her birth year, I was looking at that while everybody was talking, and then what Miss Nadine was saying, I was looking to see what generation she comes from, and she comes from that Pluto, Sagittarius, generation. So I'll explain it real quick. So the Pluto generation, they're the ones that are bringing about freedom, like their duty or their destiny in a sense. In this time frame, is to bring about the freedoms that we have lost. When we're dealing with the constellation known as Sagittarius, the main keyword that people come up with is the word freedom, because Sagittarius love their freedom. Well, this generation, a lot of her generation, is about bringing forth that freedom, not just on a physical realm, but also in a spiritual way. The way that she's going about it is more direct because she has that Mars and Cancer that I see. And then with Cancer, we're talking about family. So when it comes to a lot of her actions, it's about liberating it's not even just saying liberating the world, but in a sense, it's really in that line, liberating the people, my people and everybody else's people, to give about that freedom and justice and equality. Because the way that her generation is coming up, they got to deal with the Capricorn generation that's coming up now. And they're going to be like how you say, they're spiritual leaders for these young kids that are coming in the next, starting January of next year. Those kids will be the ones who will follow suit
towards Faina.
Окей, thank you. Рамутеф, повторюсь, он говорит всегда с точки зрения астрологии, вот, поэтому, значит, исходя из того, что вот он услышал сегодня, да, и о чем мы говорили, он, значит, отмечает, что вот такие, значит, дети, как вот ты, Фаина, да, ну, подростки, да, вот, значит, молодое поколение, вот, людей, которые вот себя ведут таким образом, да, и говорят о таких вещах. В общем, он называет их, ну, и вообще с точки зрения астрологии, по их, да, вот, версии, по их учениям, да, которые описываются в книгах, да, астрологических, называют как поколение Плутония, как я понял, ну, планета Плутоний, да, вот, и, значит, они так именуют такое вот поколение детей Плутония. Почему? Потому что вот это те люди, которые, да, вот, ну, в подробности не знаю вот по поводу вот этих вот всех планетарных дел, но, значит, детей Плутония так называют тех, а поколение Плутония называют тех, значит, подростков и детей, которые мечтают о свободе, вот, и любят свободу слова, да, и, значит, любят, значит, эту свободу дарить другим людям, да, другим поколениям, вот, и больше концентрируются не на себе, не на физическом, вот, да, каком-то уровне, а именно на духовном. Вот духовная составляющая больше всего заботит этих людей, да, и это вот поколение Плутония любит фантазировать, ты же фантастику пишешь, вот, значит, любят фантазировать, и вот этими вот своими фантазиями пробуждают других людей, которые не привыкли фантазировать, да, которые привыкли жить на каком-то физическом уровне, да, и вот своими фантазиями будут других людей и становятся для них, можно сказать, лидерами, да, духовными, либо наставниками, которые, да, помогают им тоже уже, да, обрести свободу, помечтать о ней и полюбить ее в том числе. Поэтому вот поздравляю тебя, поколение Плутония, с точки зрения астрологии. Okay, thanks for your visions, Ramutef. We never heard the same this, but it's very interesting. Heard about this astrology Plutoni generation. It's very interesting. Thank you very much.
No doubt. I appreciate you.
Oh, I apologize. I wanted to say hi. I didn't, Miss Nadine. I'm sorry I didn't see you on there. I want to say hi to you too. Just forgive me. I'm just coming back on the planet. I was off the planet yesterday.
I
I'm back
know.
on.
Anytime you're with kids, you're always
Oh
on another
Lord,
planet.
you have
But
no
God
idea.
bless you for
Oh,
that.
yes,
Yeah,
I
you
just
need your
love
rest.
children. I love the children, them little mukbanoons and mukbanan, the boys and girls. I love them, but boy, they is, ooh, Lord. That place was just jammed. Them people, all them people, like about 30,000 or more people there. Like, if they would have be worshiping the Creator and doing things like they did that ball, I was just saying, I said, ooh, and loving each other, the world would be so much better. At that ball, they worshiping that ball. I'm saying to myself, now, if they could just love each other, love the children, love one another, and treat everybody good, the world, the whole world, if I'm talking about from the preachers, from the ministers, from the Muslims, all these different religions, the things that they have, the universe and everything would be so much better, because, you know, the mother, the woman is the mother of the planet, and the children are the future tomorrow. And if the men would be kings and do the thing that they're supposed to, so much. But I'm sitting there up there, way up the top, because they gave away these passes for all those kids and others. I'm saying, look at this. These people worshiping this ball, even though the Hawks won. I say, but to my mind, I'm saying, what if they all would just now stop for a moment and just pray and just love each other and give each other love? The planet we wouldn't have all these trouble that Fafina have and that we have, and Nadine and the Makaku Ali, big peace and blessing be upon our leader who trying to get things together. I don't want to take over the network, but I'm just telling you, I'm doing things, serving. It's not easy. It's not easy, and that kids are just so beautiful, but they are so busy. It's so many. They need that love and attention. We did that. And the day before that, we had the thing with the block party. There was thousands, kept on coming to the block party there. I was security that night at the place. at the Temple of the Church outside there, and they were just to keep them from going out in the street. We had an affair for them where they could just play games and up and down and jump and do stuff and all kinds of stuff. And I said to myself, this is what the kids need. They need attention. They need if the adults would come along, and Fahina, you wouldn't have all these problems. And Nadine, all this stuff, we could come together like we do on the platform here now. But the leadership is I don't know. I would say there's not that many men in the world. There's because they put on pants don't make them men, but there's people that's walking around with pants on. But they need to be men's in the brain and the mind and get themselves together. That would help the world and our planet worldwide if they would do that. Just stop for a moment and just do the thing to create an ancestor want us to do with each other. And I said last night, I was experiencing looking at that. I mean, it's just amazing. The people's in another world. The ball is they're worshiping the ball, but they're not worshiping the creator and doing things that they should do. So I try to be a part of it to do the right thing. But I'm only one person. And I ask y'all to keep your prayers too also for me that I may be strong, keep my mind together. That my mind, because I'm 54 years married and 5 great grands. So to keep my mind together. And try to worship and try to do things and give help. And I'm only a phone call and text away, everybody. So just, that's all I have to say. Love y'all.
Okay, let me translate some your words. Джо Уильямс рассказывал, значит, о том, что он вчера был со своими детьми, да, вот и на хоккей, на матче в том числе, в общем, побывал как на другой планете, да, потому что вот все мы заняты постоянно своими какими-то делами, всем нам некогда, да, вот, и иной раз забываем про свои семьи, поэтому вот он говорит, что когда находится время, да, вернуться вот к детям, к внукам, то это да, как другой мир, какая-то да, другая реальность, да, в которую попадаешь, и ты тогда уже счастлив на 7-м небе от счастья, вот, доволен, и он говорит о том, что как раз-таки люди, которые сегодня должны быть лидерами в обществе, как раз те, которые показывают, как должны быть правильно созданы, да, вот эти вот семьи, и как нужно поддерживать отношения в семьях между собой. Эти люди должны быть лидерами нашего общества, которые пытаются сохранить как раз-таки не только свои семьи, но и показывают своим примером, как вообще да, нужно сегодня жить, любить, радоваться вообще жизни, а не только вот заботиться о каждодневной какой-то рутине, в которую мы с головой там в работу, там в учебу и так далее погружаемся постоянно, да, вот дети, семья, да, любовь, вот эти вот ценности, о них и говорит Джо Уильямс. Faina have some few days ago birthday, a day of birthday. So Joe Williams, she also have some relatives, some family, friends, party. So this always good to keep family members together.
Frickson, pull up that video I just posted there, please.
You mean last video?
Not the one I just put up there.
Where we can see voice of the messenger.
I just put it on Telegram.
Okay, I see few videos. Okay, I will put and you say me please. Is this video what we have? Trying to download it. Need some time. My internet not so quick today, but we'll trying to upload and show you. Okay, I got it. Download. Now we'll be trying to open. Окей. Макаков предлагает посмотреть видео, которое он сбросил. Okay, is this video?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a Jew. I lost family in the Holocaust. I 100% feel comfortable saying that what's happening now to the Palestinian people is another Holocaust. And they're still saying, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Muslim Palestinians still seeing them say Allah is all-knowing.
تتخلاش عن شيء، مش خسارة في ربنا، الله خلقنا والله بياخدنا، الله يفعل ما يريد واحنا الحمد لله صابرين.
Palestinians are doing everything that was described Job doing in the Bible.
I've not seen any footage of Palestinian people cursing Jewish people or Israeli people. These are people of God.
I know these people were blessed by Allah Himself.
They'll hold faith is such an indomitable hope.
They don't give up about this life, okay? The only thing these people fear is Allah. That's it.
If this is the campaign to get nations to be Islamic, it's doing it.
I've been shocked to my core at the faith Muslim people have. What is happening in Palestine has opened my eyes to the beauty of Islam.
That's something that people don't get to see often. Definitely not here in the West.
Into the Bible, asking logical questions were not allowed. When I read through the Quran, I see logic and divinity brought together.
The result of that is on social media, I have seen so many people picking up the Quran and reading it.
Through, this entire thing with Palestine, so many more people are learning about Islam. So many more people are reading the Quran. You're gonna have a lot of people turning to Islam soon.
It's happening again. It's like all these people. I see Quran book club. I see people deciding to convert to Islam because they're like, well, what is really going on here?
I just bought my first copy of the Quran.
I got the Quran.
I started reading the Quran.
It's my day 2 in reading the Quran.
So I got a copy. Seeing how these Palestinians literally are thanking God.
Seeing the brave Palestine people as they're losing everything. So much faith and peace while their families are being murdered.
United States, we need a lot more empathy and understanding of Muslims and the Arab world.
I need to know what y'all put in Islam, okay?
Just from reading the second surah, I'm like, I get it. I understand why there's such a steadfast faith to anyone that follows Islam. Being shown just how wrong we were about this faith and how rich, how deep, and just the language of it. Oh, how fluid and beautiful it is.
We've been lied to, the Western people. And I took my Shahada. I feel tremendous peace. And I'm going to be reading it forever.
Okay.
Please don't let me get started. Oh my goodness. I don't want to get started.
Blessed Rahman Rahim. I just want to read a scripture there from if y'all don't mind, from the Holy Quran. This is from the surah here. It says here in the Holy Quran here where it says, and remember when the Lord said unto the angels, I am about to create man from dry ranging clay, from black mud raw into shape. So when I have fashioned him in perfection and have breathed into him my spirit, fall ye up in submission to him. So the angels submitted, all of them except Iblis. Y'all know him as the devil, Yazil. He refused to be among those who submit. So what's happening here is that you're seeing that what they're saying, that as time going by, that as it's being, even in the book of Revelation, when the creators, when you go in the book of Revelation, regular King James version, from the first chapter from the first chapter down to the 13, 14, 15 verse, when it said he's creating men from about Jesus having hair like lamb wool, feet like polished brass that burn in the furnace. Now, if you take lamb wool and burn it in the furnace, you know what color it is. But the whole thing with this is that the people have been misled so much with the religions and different things, and money got away from all that. Now the truth has been revealed, and we all, a few on this line, we see that the Creator and the ancestors, things are happening. The earth is spinning over 1,000 something miles per hour. The sun is 93 million miles from the earth, and time is at hand. And the mothership, the plane, this big thing that's happening now, that's going on now, is getting change, is getting ready to go now. So this is just the beginning of what's going to happen. and from your King James, from your Bible, from the books of the dead, from the Holy Quran. So this is what we're doing now. We're a few assembled. He said he'd be in the midst. So this is very deep. Thank you, Mahakuba, for your leadership.
Doing the chair, thank the Most High. I wanted to play that video so that people can see the extent to which the humbleness of the Palestinian people, despite the trauma that is being inflicted upon them, they are still praising the Most High. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Praising the Most High. Thanking the Most High. Strengthening themselves over their faith. And in spite of all of that, the people who claim to be so righteous, the people who claim that their God is a just God, are the ones who are being the most demonic. Frickson, let's lighten the conversation a little bit. I want to share the other videos that I've sent up from an artist here in New York, Paul Dio. He is an indigenous from the Choctaw Nation, and he has done some artwork in Harlem. And I want you to take a look at the spirit that exudes from his artwork, the creativity that his artwork speaks of, and the colors, the vibrant colors that he uses that bring joy to people. Play those 4 videos, Frickson, please.
Okay, give me some few minutes. We'll translate to Faina, translate what we're talking before. Значит, ну, как ты могла видеть, Фаина, значит, это было видео, посвященное этому самому конфликту, да, который сегодня все наблюдают, но что, значит, исходя из того, что мы могли все видеть, и, значит, в том числе, значит, это люди, которые, несмотря на то, что находятся, можно сказать, сегодня в таком бедственном положении, да, и, можно сказать, слабую сторону представляют, потому что, да, их позиция вот притесняется со всех сторон, да, та же самая Палестина, но несмотря на то, что они вроде бы как на слабую позицию, да, представляют собой, но, тем не менее, они держатся, и, значит, их нельзя назвать слабыми на самом деле, потому что они вот с помощью веры своей, да, вот они постоянно там приводят и цитаты из Корана в том числе, да, и говорят о том, что Бог и Аллах на их стороне, да, и несмотря на все трудности, они все равно вот будут свободными, да, и вот Джо Уильямс в том числе процитировал несколько строк из священных писаний, причем он говорил не только от лица мусульман, да, но он говорил и про книгу, значит, про Библию, да, короля Иакова в том числе, и про Коран, и, значит, выдержки некоторые прочитал, и там есть, значит, в этих священных писаниях тексты, да, которые говорят нам как раз-таки о этих конфликтах, которые мы видим и сегодня, они были и раньше, да, та самая священная война, о которой говорил сегодня с астрологической точки зрения вот Рамутев, нам, да, вот, и, значит, Макакова в том числе говорит в подтверждении слов Джо Уильямса как раз-таки, что увидели мы на видео людей, которых веру не смогли сломать, да, несмотря на все вот эти вот страшные дела, которые сегодня там происходят, и бомбардировки, и прочее, да, вот, люди все равно остаются верные себе, своему народу, продолжают молиться вот единому своему вот Господу Богу, да, вот, и, значит, дальше Макакову предлагает посмотреть несколько видео, которые не относятся к войне, но наоборот, вот мы говорили сегодня про ноябрь месяц хип-хоп культуры и про его гуманитарную составляющую, так вот, он предлагает посмотреть несколько видео, на которых показаны люди, которые занимаются искусством сегодня, уличным искусством, так их назовем, да. У меня садится батарея. Give me some minutes. My battery is low. I will put some energy. И, значит, на этих видео показано, как люди с помощью искусства, да, вот этого вот самого, могут сегодня сделать нашу жизнь лучше, светлей, да, и украсить ее, раскрасить благодаря вот этим вот ярким цветам, в том числе, которые они используют. И там мы посмотрим сейчас на это уличное искусство.
So much colors, life. It gives you life, it makes you happy. Yes, and I love it. I will come here and sit here and watch it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay.
It is beautiful, it's uplifting, and in a time like this, we need something like this to just take your mind away from the stress.
Very nice.
Thank God for the person. May God bless that person so they could continue to bring joy to the world.
That's beautiful work, bro. Yeah, right on, bro. You the man, bro. That shit is bad.
What you like about it, man?
It's just a lot of different colors. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's bright. It's cheery, bro. It's not like the shit you used to in the city, man. That shit makes you feel good. Look at that shit.
Think about this mural.
I think it's amazing. Like, it shows so much about African American culture and history. Like, it has so many great people. Like, honestly, just by itself, just the artwork is great. It shows so much about who we are as a people. Like look at all the people. There's so.
Ну вот такие, значит, стены. Это в Гарлеме находится. Вот, и, значит, эти люди там проживают, да, в Гарлеме, и, значит, вот эти вот уличные художники, которые раскрасили стены, таким образом, судя из комментариев, которые люди говорят, всем нравится, и вот там Макакову как раз-таки обращает внимание на то, что благодаря таким людям и их искусству наша жизнь становится светлее, позитивнее, да, потому что люди обращают больше внимания на красоту этой жизни с помощью вот этих вот ярких красок, там и попутно представлены, кстати, не просто, да, там, значит, цвета радуги, да, и там красивые, ну, разные цвета, да, вот на стенах, но и да, помимо вот этих вот узоров, да, которые мы видели, там можно было обратить внимание и на стены, так называемые муралы, да, вот как у нас есть, да, в Луганской Народной Республике муралы нашим вот героям, да, вот, и военным в том числе, ну, а там, значит, муралы их лидерам общественного мнения, то есть это люди, которые на протяжении, да, там, истории их, вот, африканской, да, которую называют афроамериканцы, вот их называют, да, но они-то себя считают больше африканцами, теми же маврами, вот, и коренным населением вот этой вот земли, и там как раз-таки представлены те их духовные лидеры, вот, которые помогали им освободиться в свое время, да, вот, от рабской зависимости, от неоколониализма. В общем, все лидеры в обществе там на этих муралах изображены, и вот с помощью искусства они пытаются вот передать людям свою, да, какую-то духовность и свой светлый взгляд на этот мир, вот. Что можешь сказать, как тебе муралы?
Очень потрясающе, красиво.
Yeah, Faina said it's amazing, amazing arts. She saw on these walls really good pictures. Great artists from the street.
Yes, Paul Dio is going to be one of our ambassadors as well. So we look forward to Faina participating at the end of the month. Actually, it's going to be December 3rd. Frickson, hopefully you can connect up an event on the same day. We're going to do it on Telegram at a live location in Atlanta, Georgia. Nadine and her son are going to perform. Joe Lance Williams is going to be there. And that's going to be Sunday, December 3rd. So we look forward to that production. And next week, I'm going to try to see if I can get Paul Dio to come on as well. This is the World Media Coalition Jazz Lovers Television Network. Thursday, November 2nd, edition of I Found My Voice with Zulu King Fixin from Lugansk People's Republic, and special guest Faina Sevenkova, and Joe Lance Williams, Wmcjltv, and of course Miss Nadine Bracy having sung the birthday wishes to Faina. Thank you all for coming to the production. Take us out, Friction.
Окей, будем прощаться. Да, Фаина вот на этом Макакову напомнил о том, что, значит, в декабре будет у них, значит, мероприятие в Атланте, в Джорджии, где они соберутся. Вот и Джо Уильямс, и Надин Би с ее сыном. Значит, Джо Уильямс будет как артист, вот как музыкант выступать. Сын Надин Би тоже будет там выступать как артист, да. Вот, в общем, там будет, опять же, мероприятие, посвященное вот ноябрю, да, и празднованию годовщины очередной хип-хоп культуры, гуманитарной, значит, ее составляющей в том числе. Поэтому будет и трансляция вестись оттуда в Телеграм, вот, и он, значит, приглашает посмотреть, если будет время. Ну и, конечно же, вот, тоже предлагает, значит, продолжать присоединяться к нам в стрим и благодарит за участие.
Да, вас передаю еще раз. Спасибо большое, что позвали.
Thanks for joining Faina. She's sent to you best wishes and be with us next productions when we join her. So see you.
Wmcjltv, Jazz Lovers Television Network. Arts, culture, and entertainment with fine news and business. Wmcjltv.
Well, you may have heard of Wmcjltv. It's the blacklist website that's maintained by the Ukrainian Interior Ministry and figures in the Ukrainian Security Services that lists the names, photos, and personal information of people considered enemies of the state. Now, many people on the list are critics of the war. That would include Americans like Roger Waters and Scott Ritter. There's journalists on the list, and even children. With us now is Faina Sevenkova. She is a 14-year-old from the Donbass who is one of hundreds of children on the list. She is joined by Mira Tarada from the Foundation to Battle Injustice, who will interpret for Faina and also discuss more about this horrendous list. This list has been considered a kill list. So though it is not technically supposed to be to eliminate people, that is exactly how this list has often been used. And when people are killed, a lot of times over their faces, there's red block letters that say liquidated. What's really interesting is that this list, Mrotverets, that word actually translates to peacemaker, although it doesn't really seem very peaceful at all. Faina, thank you so much for joining us and being here on the show today.
Фаина, спасибо большое, что ты присоединилась к нам и что ты сегодня принимаешь участие в этом шоу.
Спасибо, что пригласили.
Thank you for the invitation.
How did you find out that you were on this list, and what did you do to get yourself on this list? Why they would consider you an enemy?
Фаина, как ты узнала о том, что ты попала в список миротворца и чем ты заслужила это?
Я узнала об этом в соцсетях от моих друзей-журналистов.
I found out about it on social networks from my friends who are journalists.
Я думаю, что попала туда из-за видеообращения в ООН. Но так причины миротворца много раз менялись.
I think I got there because I recorded the video to the UN, but it could be anything because Mirotvorets itself changed reasons so many times.
And since you've been on this list, have you felt like your life is in danger?
С того момента, как ты попала в эти списки, ты чувствовала, что твоя жизнь под угрозой?
В какой-то степени думаю, что да.
Yeah, partly yes.
What type of information do they have about you on this list?
Какую именно информацию они опубликовали о тебе?
Ну, мой адрес, номер телефона, данные моей семьи.
My home address, my phone number, information about my family.
Все мои интервью.
Что еще раз?
Все мои интервью и книги и так далее.
All my interviews, my books, everything.
Wow. You're in the Donbass currently, is that right?
Ты сейчас находишься на Донбассе, правильно?
Да.
Yes.
Do you feel from your peers, your classmates, are they supportive of you, or are some of them hostile towards you because they do view you as an enemy?
Твои одноклассники, ты получаешь от них поддержку или они наоборот видят тебя как врага?
Ну, конечно, поддержку.
Of course they support me.
So what was it did you say to the UN? What was in this video?
Что было в том видео, которое ты записала для ООН? Что там было? Что ты сказала?
Ну, в таком месте, как Донбасс, там происходит война, обстреливают детей, что дети хотят мира.
I told them that there is such a place like Donbass and that there is a war over there and that children want peace.
So here in the Western world, Western media says that this war started in February of last year. When did this war really start for you in the Donbass?
Западные медиа здесь говорят о том, что эта война началась в феврале прошлого года, 22 года, когда на самом деле началась война на Донбассе.
В 2014 году.
In 2014.
What was your life like in 2014 when the war started?
Какой была твоя жизнь в 2014, когда началась война?
На самом деле я мало что помню, тогда мне было всего 5 лет.
I don't really remember much. I was only 5 years old at that time.
Я мало что понимала, обстрелы, очень громко было.
I didn't understand much. I heard shooting and it was very loud.
Это потом, конечно, уже осознала, что вообще происходило, но тогда маленькая была и вообще было непонятно.
Later on, I have realized what was going on around, but at that moment, at the beginning of war, I didn't understand much because I was too little.
So you're living in Donbass now. You go to school. Your classmates, your friends, the people around you, how do they view this conflict with Ukraine and Russia? Do you think they're more on Russia's side or Ukraine?
Ты живешь на Донбассе, ходишь в школу, общаешься с одноклассниками, сверстниками. Как они смотрят на этот конфликт и какую сторону они занимают? Сторону Украины либо России?
Даже не знаю, у каждого разное мнение, на самом деле. Ну, я думаю, что большинство как раз Россия, потому что они помогают нам.
There are many opinions on this conflict, but majority of people support Russia because Russia helps us.
But there are people in the Donbass who support what Ukraine is doing.
Но на Донбассе есть люди, которые поддерживают то, что делает Украина?
Я не знаю, ну, как бы, могут и есть. Разумеется,
I don't know, maybe there are some. Of course, there are always different opinions.
Do most of the people there in your age group, your friends, are they wanting to become part of Russia, or do they want to be independent or stay part of Ukraine?
Другие люди твоего возраста, они хотят стать частью России или остаться частью Украины?
В первую очередь, они хотят мира.
First, what they want peace.
So any way to get peace, as long as there's peace.
Вне зависимости от того, частью какой страны они будут, они хотят именно мира.
В принципе, да, но сейчас из-за всей пропаганды и остального, я думаю, что, конечно, большая сторона хочет именно быть частью России.
In general, they want peace, but because of the propaganda and everything, of course, they want to be the part of Russia.
В первую очередь хотят мира.
But first of all, they want peace.
Yeah. Has this website been updated with more of your information since it came to light that you're on this list? Do they continue to update it?
Миротворец и твоя информация на этом сайте, она была несколько раз обновлена. Они продолжают обновлять информацию о тебе там?
Ну да, недавно вот обновляли.
Yes, they just did it recently.
Do you know any of the other children who are on this list?
Ты знаешь других детей, которые в этих списках?
Я не буду называть их имен, но да. Их там очень много.
I'm not going to call their names, but I do know, and there are so many of them.
Is it for similar reasons, because they're speaking up against the war?
Это за схожие причины, потому что они выступают и говорят против войны?
Ну, на самом деле, совершенно разные причины. Многие, не только в принципе, дети, многие журналисты только из-за того, что были в Крыму донесены. Разные причины.
There are different reasons. Not only children, but journalists, for example, end up being on kill list just because they went to Crimea, for example.
Wow. Now that you're on this list, has your life changed at all? Have you had to change any of your habits or be more careful?
С того момента, как ты попала в список миротворца, как твоя жизнь проходит? Тебе, может быть, пришлось что-то изменить привычки?
Ну, стала более осторожной.
I just became more careful.
Не выкладываю много информации о том, где я буду, что будет происходить в соцсетях.
I don't publish a lot of information about where I'm going to be at and what's going to be happening in social media.
Are you worried about using a cell phone?
Ты волнуешься, используя телефон?
Ну, в принципе, да.
Yes.
I'm sure your parents are very worried. Are they worried about you and your safety?
Я уверена, твои родители очень переживают о тебе. Они волнуются о тебе, о твоей безопасности.
Разумеется.
Of course.
What do you want Americans to know about this conflict, about this list? What sort of message do you have for Americans?
Что бы ты хотела, чтобы граждане Америки знали об этом конфликте? Не граждане Америки, американцы, об этом конфликте и о миротворце. Какое бы ты передала им сообщение?
Ну, в первую очередь, это мир, это самое главное. Ну,
First of all, it's the peace is the most important.
наверное, часто проверять разные источники в новостях, не верить всему подряд.
And check the news sources. Don't believe everything what you see.
То есть составлять свою точку зрения по поводу этого конфликта, основываясь на разных новостях.
You should make your opinion on behalf of this conflict based on different information sources.
What can Americans do to help get you that peace?
Что могут сделать американцы, помочь тебе, вам обрести этот мир?
Я даже не знаю, что могут сделать обычные мирные граждане, но поддерживать в первую очередь в интернете, например.
I don't even know what regular Americans can do, but, for example, support us in internet, for example.
Поддержка — это очень важно в данной ситуации, я думаю.
Support is very important in this situation, I think.
Well, Faina, thank you so much. Be very, very safe. I mean,